Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all doing great. Today, we've got a ton of exciting wrestling updates to dive into, covering everything from the latest WWE SmackDown news to some big rumors and speculations in the world of pro wrestling. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. First, let's talk about WWE SmackDown. The main event on the latest episode featured a blockbuster tag team match with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens teaming up against the Bloodline. This match had a lot of tension going in, especially with Kevin Owens. From the very start of the show, Owens looked frustrated, and this was all directed towards Cody Rhodes. Now, we know that Cody will be teaming with Roman Reigns at the upcoming Bad Blood event, and Kevin Owens made it very clear that he wasn't happy about it. He even went as far as telling Cody not to interfere in their match. As the match progressed, things got more intense. Despite Owens' warnings, Cody Rhodes did show up, and that distraction ended up costing Orton and Owens the match. The Bloodline secured a huge victory, and after the match, we saw some major tension between Owens and Cody. They almost came to blows, but Randy Orton stepped in to separate them. However, by the end of the show, Owens and Cody hugged it out, but it felt more like a temporary truce than a permanent resolution. Given the current storyline, it's almost certain we'll see Kevin Owens turn heel soon and possibly attack Cody Rhodes. What do you guys think? Is a Cody-Kevin feud inevitable? Next up, let's talk about AJ Styles. During the same SmackDown episode, WWE made a huge announcement confirming that AJ Styles will be returning on the next SmackDown. This is exciting news, especially for fans who have been waiting to see Styles back in action. AJ has been out for a while, and there have been some complaints about how WWE has handled his booking in recent times. But now that he's confirmed to return, it seems like WWE might have some big plans for him. Hopefully, this time around, we'll get to see AJ Styles in a much stronger role. After all, he's one of the best performers in the world, and it's high time WWE uses him to his full potential. Let's see what's in store for the Phenomenal One. Now, here's another big update from SmackDown. WWE has announced a triple threat ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. This match is set to feature the Bloodline, the Street Profits, and Imperium, and it's sure to be a showstealer. The announcement has got everyone hyped up because we don't often see ladder matches on weekly shows like SmackDown. We is definitely stepping up their game, and with these three top-tier teams involved, this could easily be one of the best matches we've seen on SmackDown in a while. It'll be interesting to see which team comes out on top, and whether the Bloodline will continue to dominate the tag team division. Moving on, let's talk about CM Punk and his thoughts on John Cena's potential final opponent. Recently, CM Punk made an interesting suggestion. He mentioned that when the time comes for John Cena's final match, he should face Gunther. According to Punk, Gunther would be the perfect final opponent for Cena given his impressive in-ring abilities and his rising star status. Punk believes that Cena should pass the torch to a younger talent like Gunther, and I've got to say, this idea makes a lot of sense. Gunther has been on a tear recently, and a match with Cena could solidify him as one of WWE's top stars. What do you think? Should Cena's last match be against Gunther, or do you have someone else in mind for Cena's retirement match? Next, let's shift gears to talk about Aleister Black. For those who remember, Aleister Black, now known as Malachi Black in AEW, had a brief and underwhelming run in WWE before moving on to AEW. However, recent reports from the Wrestling Observer newsletter suggest that WWE is interested in bringing Aleister Black back into the company. If WWE does re-sign him, they'll need to book him better than they did during his previous run. Black has tons of potential and has proven himself as a main event caliber talent. In AEW, his character work and in-ring performances were solid, though AEW hasn't always capitalized on his momentum either. So, if WWE does bring him back, let's hope they give him the main event push he deserves. What do you guys think? Would you like to see Aleister Black back in WWE? Now let's discuss another hot rumor, this time about Jey Uso. There's been some speculation that Jey Uso might introduce a custom Intercontinental Championship in the near future. As we've seen recently, Jey's gear and overall presentation have featured a lot of blue, from his sunglasses to his merch. There's a picture circulating online showing a custom IC title with blue accents, and while nothing is confirmed yet, it's definitely got fans talking. Could we see Jey bring in a custom title similar to what John Cena did with the US Championship back in the day? It's all speculation for now, but it would be an interesting development if it happens. Lastly, let's touch on some betting odds for WWE's upcoming Bad Blood event. The odds are heavily in favor of CM Punk winning his Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre, which doesn't come as much of a surprise given Punk's recent momentum. In another match, Damian Priest is currently favored to win against Finn Balor, and as for the tag team match featuring Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes against the Bloodline, the betting odds are leaning towards Reigns and Rhodes getting the win. For the women's match, Liv Morgan is favored to retain her women's championship against Rhea Ripley. There you have it, those are the latest updates and rumors from the world of wrestling. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. As always, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. I love hearing from you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.